Hey, we have new information for you this morning about the all-star mustache statues. They're not all going away. 2 of them will stay in the city. The Reds learned this week they get to keep the statues outside Great American Ballpark and the Urban Youth Academy. If you haven't seen them, you still got time for those 2. Plenty of time for those 2. But local 12's Perry Shibley is live outside the ballpark with a unique way to visit all 20 statues before the other 18 are gone. Hey, Perry.
Hey, good morning to you, Bob. That's right. 2 of the 20 are going to stay, but there are 18 others that are going away, and you don't want to miss these. There are 9 different designs, 20 statues in all. The statues are 8 feet wide, 2.5 feet high, and you know what? They weigh 850 pounds. Definitely a sight to be seen, and like I said, they're going to be gone before too long. So you still have a little bit of time, though, to get your stash on. You have about a week to see these. They're going to start to disappear next Monday, and through the slow process, they'll be gone at the end of July. Now, they're easy to find. There are 20 mustaches spread across the tri-state, and here's a map, or you can find a list on our website, local12.com. Just click on the red Get It button. There are a lot of ways to get around, too. I went on what I called a mustache dash on a Segway, and in all it took about an hour to an hour and a half to stop at all of the 20. Now the Segway made it really easy to get to the statues, but there are other ways that you can do this. Another possibility, grab a red bike. We see those all over town as well. Now most of the statues are in or around downtown, but there is one at the airport and a couple in northern Kentucky. It's also an easy drive, and that's what Gina Ogden did. It took 8 hours with her 3 kids. But she said the trip was definitely worth it because she had wanted to do this when the Big Pig gig was out, but didn't, so she didn't want to miss the opportunity this time.
I think we're going to make a photo book. I have a lot of pictures of all the kids. I've been taking a group picture and then each of them individually. So we'll probably end up doing a big photo book.
And of course, these statues were put out for the All-Star game, but MLB has them, and they haven't released who the owners are. They're going to go back to their individual owners, but because of sponsorship issues, they haven't released where these are going exactly. But like Bob said, we do know that those 2 statues will remain outside Great American Ballpark and the Urban Youth Academy in Roselawn. Guys, back to you.
But we saw during the Big Pig gig, though, they're still all over town. Like some of the people
but they're not nearly as widespread as they were.
Right.
And there were with the Big Pig. I think there were in excess of 50.
Yeah.
In that case,
There's still just a few around.
Yeah.
Oh, there were a ton.
There were a ton of them. They were everywhere. But they are still around in some places. But they were all collected up and then they were repositioned in certain places.
I hope that people who bought the mustaches will keep them out for people to enjoy.
Absolutely.
Who knows?